Exercise 5C notes. So we're looking at radians, and as this chapter often does, it's taking something that you could do when everything was in degrees and asking you to do the same skill but in radians. So 5C is all about arc length. Now this is what you knew from GCSE. The arc length is 2 pi r times by the fraction of the circle, which is theta over 360. Now, if we do the same idea for radians, we're not dividing by 360. We have to divide by 2 pi because there's 2 pi in a complete circle, a complete revolution. Now this has the effect of cancelling out 2 pi and leaves us with the really lovely equation L equals R. Well, I'm going to change it to theta. I changed the symbol for the angle to show it's in radians, but now the equation I need to know is LR theta. We're going to use LR theta to do questions you could already do using this equation in GCSE. So we are doing something quite straightforward. It may not feel that way at the beginning, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we'll start off with a nice straightforward example like you would find in question 1. We're given the arc length and we're given the value of the angle, and this is in radians, remember. So the first thing we're going to do is recall our equation. L equals R theta. We're going to substitute in 7 for L and 1.2 for theta, and we're going to find R, and it is that simple. It's a really nice straightforward equation, and all you're going to be doing is rearranging it. So those first 3 questions are straightforward. They are this straightforward. Okay, this is a second example. It's a bit more difficult, but the kind of question you might be asked is, can you find the circumference of shape A? So if we actually look at shape A, we're looking at the length of this black line that goes all the way around. Now, at GCSE, you could get asked this, and it would be a lot of working on your calculator. Here, it's a little bit different. So we're going to label the 4 sides, A, B, C, and D, and I hope you can see that side A is just the 20 metres, take away the 10 metres, giving us 10 metres. And the same for B. Both those straight lines are 10 metres. Now we're going to look at C, which is an arc length. We recall our equation, L equals R theta, and the length of C is going to be an arc length. So the length of C is L, and we have to times it by the radius and the angle, which gives us the number 8. So C is 8 metres long. And if we do the same for D, using the same angle, 0.8, but now the radius is much longer, it's 20 metres. If we do that, we get the number 16. So D is 16 metres. To answer the question, all we have to do is add up all of those numbers. And now it's a little bit easier because we have no decimals, everything's an integer. It's really straightforward. Okay, that's your answer. I want you to go and have a go at exercise 5C now with this in mind. This is what's directing you to what you're doing. You're recalling one single equation. All of the other skills you should already have.